AJ McCarron right now inside the game. It's presented by Buddy's Food Mart and Buffalo Rock here in West Alabama. AJ McCarron right now, and he will be each and every Tuesday. We'll break down Alabama football. So now the conversation that we've been dying to get. When you leave the shoes to fill that you left here in Tuscaloosa and departed for the National Football League after your senior season, everybody wants to know your evaluation of the quarterback play so far.
Yeah, I feel like, and I've talked to Blake week in and week out. He's, he keeps reaching out for advice and anything I can help him with. And, Blake was an unbelievable guy to have in the room while I was there in the QB room. Always kept the guy smiling, always, used to crack jokes and was great to have around for our room especially. So I know the type of person he is, not only the player, but I feel like Blake's done an excellent job so far. I know just reading some articles and stuff after the first game, people were giving him heat about it. But if you go back and look at how he played and he put the team in a good situation to win the game, and that's what Coach Saban wants, and that's what he's going to have to do week in and week out, especially when they start getting into conference play coming up. But I feel like he's done an excellent job. I wish Blake nothing but the best. He's taking care of the football. He's what I always told him is to use his feet whenever he can't see something clear in the play. He can't find a guy. That's his weapon, and that's hard for teams to prepare for that because he can throw the ball and he can run. So, especially in college, when you got receivers like they do, teams are going to have to play two men. And whenever anybody that's ever played the game in football, whenever a defense comes out and plays two man, nobody's responsible for the quarterback. So that's the time when you want your quarterback to use their feet and being able to gain some yards running the ball if your first read or second read's not there. So I feel like Blake's done an excellent job of taking care of the football and taking what the defense gives them. One of the things we always said in our room was take what the defense gives you, and eventually they'll give you the game. And I feel like he's done a great job of doing that so far.
AJ, and this is something that I'm throwing to you because you've played the position. I guess one of the critiques of Blake Sims, if I had an Amari Cooper, I guess I would target him as well because he leads the country in receptions. He's top 5 in every single category. But he's targeting one wide receiver and really not progressing down. Or maybe this is the way we see it, but you just said it. Take what the defense will give you. If you've got Amari Cooper open, take advantage of it. Let me sort of get you to evaluate maybe if you think he's targeting on one wide receiver.
Well, I mean, people got to understand that the way that offense works is you have certain reads to certain sides. So, of course, in an interview, sitting in the stands or watching on TV, it might seem like, oh, they're throwing to him too much. But if the defense is going to give you that read, and in that offense, you come out, and if it's single high safety, your one read might be over here to the left, and if it's two high safety, you got your two high beater over to your right side. So, like I said, Blake's taking what the defense gives him, and I mean, it's not like I've seen him just drop back and backyard football type, just throw it up for grabs and hope Coops out jump everybody. He's not doing that. He's taking what they're giving him. They're going to keep giving you Amari Cooper one-on-one or off coverage, and you got hitch routes to him. You better take that all day long because the guy can make plays. So you get the ball to your playmakers, and you let them do what they do best, and that's definitely make the offense move the football down the field. Until they take that away, you have to go to the open guy. So when teams start, rolling coverage towards Coop, playing a 2-on-1 or bracket him, then they're going to have to find some different ways for Coop to get open like we've done in the past. Put him in the inside slot where you can't play, or it's harder to play brackets or two guys over him at one time, and you move him around in different spots on the field, which helps, coverage keys for Blake to identify coverages and gives you better options in the passing game. And Blake's done that. So, I mean, until he just starts throwing it up for like it's backyard football, I don't see how you can knock him.
And certainly we're not. It just, I guess if you want to say it, you hear the talking heads talking about.
Well, yeah.
And so he's breaking down that. Let me ask you this, and AJ, you were here. You understand the pressure of the quarterback at the University of Alabama. Joe Namath was on our program 3 weeks ago, and I think this is part of, we don't really understand it. As Joe Namath said, number one person in the state is Nick Saban. But the number two is the face of the franchise, the quarterback. He's handled that very, very well in saying all the correct things. Sometimes I'm sure that's probably very hard to do, and I'm sure it was for you as you look back in early part of your days and the latter part of your days.
Yeah, it definitely is. I mean, people, and nobody will ever know except the guys that have played the QB position for the university. I mean, you step out of your house on an off day, people are watching you. You can't go places where people don't know who you are, especially if you're being successful while playing there. So Blake's done an excellent job of handling that so far. And people, you know, it's hard to put into words, you know, how scrutinized that position is and watched at all times. You know, it's a little different from playing, let's say, you know, defensive line or something. And I mean, people are watching you at all times, so they know when you mess up. So, of course, they're going to be on your case a lot more. But, you know, it's an unbelievable position. It's great. I think it helps you mature a lot faster as a man and definitely, you know, the leader of that team for sure, being under that type of pressure. But as long as you go out and handle your business, the one thing I always told Blake is, you can't worry about what everybody else says. You can't worry about what their predictions are or how they view you and how you should play. You got to go out and play your game. As long as you're happy, your teammates are happy, and your coaching staff's happy with how you're playing, you can't worry about everybody else. If you allow that other mental clutter, as I call it, I mean, all it's going to do is fill your head with nonsense, and then you're going to start worrying about what other people think and how you should play, and then it just messes up your whole entire game. And you can't do that as the quarterback of the University of Alabama. And I feel like Blake's done an excellent job of you know, handling the pressure and knowing how to handle it also.